What, the crossbow?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like a fantasy crossbow from fucking.
It's like 8-9 kilos.
Yeah, it's like Monster Hunter sized. It's like as big as I am.
Alright,
No
Carlius.
wonder it's a martial weapon. Just even to aim that thing.
Yeah.
Carlius, you find in the boot of this guy tucked away is a small parchment about the size of a palm. And on it just says, Pale Frost, 8th, nothing to report.
Ah, okay. So he's the runner.
I relay this to the party, obviously.
They're totally spies, the fucks.
Well,
That makes a lot more sense.
Alright, we should go before he's expected to come back. We've got we've only got a short window of time before someone starts suspecting.
and once they fail to report to whoever they're reporting to, they're going to...
Yeah, so we should be done here.
I'm gonna go up to that cliff top, so any magical aid anyone could offer would be much appreciated.
Well, I might go with
I'll
you.
offer some.
Yeah, you go... Well, Esfandia, do you want to go with them and provide magic help, and you can also help with the bow, and I'll go with everybody going towards the front, or we can swap, and I'll give them magic aid, and you can turn into a bear and...
Guys,
yeah, is this one better as an archer?
I can go down the cliff if I'm required. Going back up the cliff, less. Yeah.
Sure.
I think I'm more versatile
what,
at the top of the cliff.
If you should sit at the top of the cliff, and then if you see me start casting healing spells, you should come down and back up.
Okay, I'll go.
I guess you could turn into a mountain goat
then.
Yeah, or you could just come charging down as a bear or something and give us some backup.
Precisely. 70-foot cliff though. Probably better if
I
you
might be able to feather fall you. Like, if I'm halfway between the action and because I don't want to be close to the action.
Maybe you should go hang out with Tobias Esfandir.
Let me check featherfall range.
Alright, tell you what, I'll provide you guys company.
60 feet.
Alrighty.
Oop, that's not ruler. Yeah, I can easily catch you with featherfall if you need to jump. That's a react.
No, I'll start down the bottom. I'll start down the bottom.
Okay. Esfandir, can you do the druid thing with the... And Thorin's trying to find his words, and he's like, they do this thing where they make their staves glow, and just beat the shit out of each other with it? Can you do that?
Shillelagh? No, not me.
Aw, that's a shame.
No, others can do that, but I'm gonna shape my longbow into my sword. I can do this.
That's fucking awesome, actually. Holy shit. You hear a little tink as... Yep, don't need to elaborate on that one. Alright.
Need to get you a proper codpiece to support your ample.
Hold up,
Alright,
were there
so
traps
coming,
immediately ahead?
I don't think so. I checked earlier and I didn't see it.
Only this way.
I don't think they're expecting much.
Okay.
But the ruler thing isn't working. Was it space to do the ruler?
Yeah, while you're dragging.
I'm going to try and observe from the distance. Can I see that all the other horses are all securely tied up?
Yeah, they just got like a little basic stake on the floor where they're tied.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, I'm going to start sneaking up. I assume, like, even away from these trees, there's some light foliage, like, covering the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. I am able to sneak, even if I am lightly obscured.
As he goes past me, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder real quick and be like, Esfandir, wait. As you go up, see if you can figure out who's in charge, because we'll take them out first.
Gotcha. I'll have a hand signal to signify which one's the officer.
Alright, and I'm gonna move at a speed, the slowest speed I can manage, which is like 1 square per minute. Just to make sure that I don't actually accidentally clonk too loud.
Before we break, Thorin, Bardic Inspiration, and Aiden, Bardic Inspiration.
You beautiful human.
Alright, I'm gonna guidance myself up.
Alright, so no one's coming up the cliff with me?
No.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna bless my armor, so I'm increasing my AC to 19 instead of 18.
Okay.
Aiden just sniffles like, I didn't want anyone to come with me anyway.
Mr. No, I turn invisible.
Oh, you can do that? Holy shit!
Yeah, I was gonna give it to the rogue, but it'll break when you attack someone. So
That's a
I'm
fair
gonna turn
point.
invisible and just like hide in these bushes up here.
I just like the idea of the bard like patting me and Thorin on the shoulder, being like,
You got
"You
this.
can do it, guys. I believe,
I believe in you.
You guys are amazing. Thank you for everything." So, and then
Alright, so Esfandiar and Tobias are shooting first. Are you doing it too, Aiden?
Hold up. I'm still scouting the camp. I'm trying to figure out which of these people seems to be in charge.
Sure.
I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to help out people with magic. Because if I attack, I am invisible and vulnerable to being impaled and almost dying again.
My one weakness. Hey, Carlius, you should go around the east, and I'll come in from the south and draw attention towards me. Or maybe I should come in from the east, because that's where the arrows will be coming from. You can come in from the south.
So where are the guys actually sitting? Are we talking over here, are they?
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, Jack, invisibility is broken when you cast a spell.
I just read that. Yeah,
I'll be trying to flank them from like over this side. I'll stay here, but I'll be flanking them from probably over this way.
Oh, you know what I could do? I could walk out into the middle, pretend to notice them, and be like, "Oh fuck," and then move back down this way and try and get them to follow me.
Staying close to the fire might like screw with their night vision. I'm not sure how much that actually helps us though.
Oh yeah, they might be a little bit night blind actually. Yeah.
I would also like to mention that I will only be able to see them to shoot them, if that's the case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm human.
We should fight them around the campsite.
Alright.
Yep.
I will wait for the first volley of arrows before I start clonking in there.
I'm going to keep stealthing in between trees. Here
Esfandiar, roll perception.
Okay.
and behind here.
And yeah.
Oh!
Shit, yeah.
You immediately know that this guy is the captain of the group. He also has a little horn tied to his belt.
Okay. What's the composition of the group? Are they all...
Just 2 swordsmen and 2 crossbowmen.
Okay, do they all seem well prepared? They're all wearing armor?
Yep, they're all wearing armor. Their weapons are still on the floor. Some of them are sort of oiling it, and they're just talking to each other over the campfire. They haven't went to sleep or anything like that.
Okay, I'm going to make a hand signal to Carlius to signify the officer in charge, and I'm also going to pass on that information to Thorin.
Cool.
Yep.
Thorin, are you human?
Sorry?
Thorin, are you human?
Yes.
Would you be able to see that?
Nope, not at all. I'm just gonna go in there and just be disruptive. I'm not in there to do damage, I'm in there to be a distraction.
Would I have any form of benefit from having such high ground?
You can hit them without disadvantage.
I could already do that, so never.
Are you sure? I thought it was 80.
I have sharp shot.
Longbows are 150.
Never mind.
But yeah, if he's got sharp shot, he can go out to 600.
Yeah, I'm ridiculous.
That's right. Then how about if they were to be prone, you don't get disadvantage?
Oh,
just for your height.
That's beautiful.
Because it'd be about the same from that height. Assuming someone who's standing.
I should hit one of them with my vines thing, so I can get an AoE off on basically all of them before. Wait, how far away are they from each other? Too far away. Never mind. Try and group them up.
Should I start clonking in as the arrows are firing, or after they've hit them? Because I feel like as they're firing, because I can't get there in a single turn, so I need to be moving in.
I think.
No. Fuck it.
I think you charge in and then we loose. So they're not too far from the campfire.
I've got a spell that will probably be a good bet to keep him in place. What if I start the fight with Entangle?
That would be amazing.
Because they're all pretty close together. Mr. DM, could I catch them all within a 20-foot square for Entangle? So, yeah, exactly like that.
Maybe avoid the horses so they don't get like spooked and
Yeah,
Off
exactly.
everywhere.
Could you also roll your entangle for me? Thanks.
They have to roll strength check against my spell save DC.
Will they all catch on fire from the campfire?
They're living vines, aren't they? So probably not.
Oh,
Yeah, they're living.
All right.
Alright,
I'm
so that's the
oh.
signal.
Alright.
So everyone, call out actions we're going to be doing. Thorin, you're rushing in.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush in and just cause havoc.
I'm just going to wait and see for now.
I'm going to be stalking. Sorry, I'm going to be stalking in the background, in the trees, sort of thing, just waiting for the right moment to attack.
Oh, don't approach that close.
And
I'm still in the tree, though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm still in the tree, so it's still got coverage.
What's the light looking like? Can I come out to... Oh no, that's like 60 feet. Yeah, no, this is like dim light still.
Alright, I'm going to start. Alright, I cast Entangle.
Alright.
And in that case, everyone roll initiative.
That's a pretty good signal, actually. Hey guys, when the ground erupts with writhing vines, that's the signal.
Aww.
Another 2!
Oh, wow. 2 really shit rolls. 3 really good
Dude,
ones.
just restart your computer. Your RNG's broke.
Yeah.
Still, it's better than ones.
Yeah, true.
Actually, just roll like a 60-20. I want to see what happens.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 20.
Alright.
Just ignore this 60-20 here. It's
Ignore that additional roll. I just had to get myself in the turn order.
See if that's alright.
Well, that's all your good rolls for the night.
Yeah.
So you start with your entangle. I'll just roll a strength DC.
Why is this Vendir at the bottom?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's weird. Have a now.
Yeah, there you go. Turn order
Hey.
just decided that it didn't like you.
This is like our surprise round, right? So we all get a turn and then we're into normal initiative.
Yeah, they just can't take a reaction. What's your DC?
15.
Literally, as soon as your vines sprout out from the floor and it catches them unawares, they immediately start cutting away at the vines and pulling themselves out. Only one person is fully entangled as he's dropped down to the floor.
Holy fuck, that dude has a +7 strength modifier?
Save.
Save,
Strength?
yeah.
Okay. Like, what are they feeding these guys? Fucking anabolic steroids? Every meal?
Yes.
Red dot is the guy who's currently prone and entangled. Actually, I should probably use those instead.
Wait. So he started prone?
No, he's the guy who you've managed to entangle. He's the one who failed to save these.
Okay, I'm not complaining if he is now prone.
Alrighty, is this surprise round now?
Yeah.
Alright, I go... Alright, I move as far as I can. I get right up to here.
Oh, do you mind if we still go through turn order?
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. So Esfandir, you casted that. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Yep, I'm going to prepare and loose an arrow at the commander.
Okay. Prepared action, or are you actually shooting?
Oh, yeah, shooting.
Right.
So is this just a standard roll?
Yeah. After you cast Entangle, they wouldn't know. Like, they would be alert. Oh yeah, roll damage. That's a good... So you let loose an arrow that catches the commander in the back of the shoulder, and he sort of slumps forward a little bit. He lets out a small cry of pain as you deal 8 points of damage. Is that the end of your turn?
End of my turn.
Alright, now we're up to Aiden.
I am also going to believe the commander and fire an arrow at him, but on my arrow, as I draw it back, it writhes with thorns once again. But this time it's a slightly different variety. It would seem less angry and more, like, twisted.
Sure. Do it at advantage.
Oh, sick. I was hoping you'd say that.
Get ready to use sharp shot as well because you got inspiration.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The 16 either way.
I am going to use the inspiration as well, though.
1d6.
Just to make sure this lands.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot. Alright, so like in an AoE, they get restrained and they have to succeed on a strength save.
No, it's just him.
Oh, okay. Oh, just him. Alright, well, what's your DC?
I think 15. Let me check.
Oh.
Yeah, 15.
Alright, well then in that case I'll do play effect. So whilst he's restrained, he takes the piercing damage?
Yes.
Alright, roll your
and
piercing.
And he also takes... so he takes my sharp shot damage plus...
Oh. Kallius might just pop in there and just put him down.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention as well, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast... Oh wait, no, the bonus action was my spell. Never mind.
Alright, so you let loose an arrow. It takes several seconds just from how far you are away, and it soars through the sky entangled in vines, and it buries itself deep in the chest of the captain. And the vines sort of wrap itself around him, and the little movements cut deep into his flesh as he just groans in agony. He's hanging on for dear life at this point.
That would have killed me if I got hit by that.
If that's the end of your turn, we're up to Kallius.
Yep, okay, so I am going to sneak up. Oh, wrong button. Sneak up. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. Sneak up behind this guy here as a movement term.
Can you assassinate?
I will be assassinating him. Thank you.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Because
roll
he
your
has not
attack.
attacked.
Roll your attacks at advantage.
I will also.
Assassinate gives him automatic crits to anybody who hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, assuming you hit.
That one right there.
There you go.
Yep, that's fine.
As long as I hit, that's the
As
problem.
long as you hit, you got advantage. Go for it, boy.
Love this music.
Yeah, it's really good.
Ooh. As he writhes in pain and you approach from behind him, you have your rapier ready, you aim for the throat, and as you thrust, he bends his neck down, sort of just recoiling in the pain from the vines, and you miss.
Oh, rip.
He notices you, as does everyone in the camp.
I
Did you wish to do
use
anything?
disengage. The fuck out of there. Actually, I'm going to measure this because I'm right here.
You should still have another turn before they all get a go, right?
Yeah, because this is all bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, that's a fair point. I'll still disengage the fuck out of there, though. 15 feet. Yep.
I love it. You can jump out, stab, jump back, jump forward, stab, jump back again.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
my way move.
I'm thinking more Zawaldo, but
So all of the guards, they ready their weapons, they're alert now. Up to you, Thorin.
alright, I'm gonna come out here. There we go. Plink plonk, plink plonk, plink plonk.
They all turn toward.
What's up, nerds? Alright, I take the dodge action. and I use my bonus action to be like, oh, I don't know, I just yell profanities at them.
Your mother was an hamster.
Yeah.
Your father smelt of elderberries.
The halfling attempts to break out of the vines and fails miserably. He writhes around very uselessly as his tiny little body is wrapped up in a bondage of
Wait,
Tobias.
You gotta sneak in.
Okay.
There you go.
One moment, sorry. Okay. All I'm gonna do is... Yeah, all I'm gonna do is invisibly move up to here and like press my back against the wall.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright.
If I
Now we're-
do much of anything, invisibility breaks, but if I'm close enough, I can...
Could you
use
add a
some bard
little,
stuff.
like, a little bubble to your character so I know you're invisible?
Ah, yes.
Thanks. And we are
There
to
should be an
S1
icon
here.
for that, actually.
Oh yeah, there might be.
Wait, you're good, Tobias?
Dude,
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
That's a good one.
Alright. 1 second, I'm gonna just double check this distance.
Oh.
Oh.
I keep thinking the cross is like the close window button. But no.
Oh yeah, because it's up the top right.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, S1 here.
Okay, I am going to leap out of the tree and immediately turn into a tiger.
Okay.
Sprinting across in my newfound feline form to pounce onto the captain of this group.
Alright, sure. Roll your attacks.
Alright, 1 moment. Pounce. If the tiger has moved at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits it with a claw attack, the target must succeed. Alright, claw attack first.
Alright, you get multiple attacks, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well then in that case, you leap out of the tree and in midair you start to take up a very furry form and you transform into a, what was it? Tiger?
Tiger.
Yeah, you turn into a tiger and your paws land in the floor, digging deep into the dirt as you rush towards the captain from behind. And whilst he's still wincing in pain, he ducks his head one more time and your claw misses its mark, catching nothing but air. Everyone seems quite surprised by the sudden tiger. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, then we are to 8 and Longshore.
Alright. Oh shit, I completely forgot to add a thing for this. But I'm going to use Slayer's Mark and then add it after my turn. To designate the commander guy as my current quarry.
Okay.
And I'm going to spike him with an arrow.
Alright.
Normal this time?
Yes.
Hold up, 1 second. That captain was restrained, was he not, by that bow shot?
Yes.
Attacks against restrained creatures have advantage.
I was just looking that up actually to make sure I wasn't wrong.
Oh,
Hey.
sick.
Well then, do you want to reroll your...
We'll just melee.
you want to reroll your claw?
Certainly. Oh well.
That too misses.
Well,
Then in
we'll
that
go for next
case,
time.
Longshore, you get advantage.
Sweet. So I'm going to sharpshot him.
Oh no.
Oh, gee.
Oh.
Oh. You know what? Play a favored. So roll your damage.
Yes! Plus another 1d6.
Yeah, roll that.
Oh.
Oh.
So you draw your bow and it sort of strains under your strength as you let go and the arrow soars through the air. It catches the captain, the tiefling captain in the head, ripping it clean off. And just blood splurts from the wound as his body collapses to the floor dead.
Yeah. Up on the cliff, I like silently fist bump.
And we're up to Kalias.
Well, how do I follow that?
Inadequately.
Well,
Probably.
that's probably my go-to anyway. So, go up to this guy. Sneak attack again. Now, I don't get...
You
There's
do get
one-
assassinate.
I do get assassinate, but I don't get the...
You don't get advantage.
critical. Yeah, I don't get the critical hit, but I get the advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because he hasn't taken a turn yet.
That's
No,
fair.
assassinate gives you advantage, and if you hit, it gives you a crit.
Yeah, but I don't get the crit because...
He's aware in
he's
combat
not
and not
surprised.
surprised. Yeah,
Uh,
it would have
it's-
worked on the first.
It's not actually surprise rounds. It's advantage. It's anybody who hasn't gone yet in the initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, surprised.
Yeah, it says surprise.
No,
but
it says
surprise
advantage
round.
on attack rolls that don't. For people who haven't moved yet, he gets advantage, but crit only applies if they're surprised.
Oh right.
Okay,
yeah.
the GM determines who might be surprised. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
could that just be the wording of it? It was saying, like,
It says in addition. I don't know. I don't want to rule lawyer it too hard there.
yeah.
I'm just going to say advantage and...
Yeah,
I'm
you
happy
get
with that.
advantage, but you don't
Yeah.
get the crit.
No, that's fine, yeah. In fact, I was expecting nothing less, so that's cool. So that's that. And...
It's good to be a pessimist. You're either always right or pleasantly surprised.
Oh goddamn. Okay. So
Alright, so as
disengage.
as you leap out of the tree and you pop down behind him, he manages to react in time and he turns around to your rapier strike and it glances off his shield as you once again disappear into the night.
Yep.
He takes a moment to look around and he walks up to Esfandiar, who is currently a tiger, and very cautiously he raises his shield between you and him and he reaches down for the captain's horn and he grabs it. Then he takes a few steps back. You can take your attack of opportunity.
Okay. Then I will try to bite the hand which reached down to grab the horn.
Huh.
Thank God.
Right, yeah. So as soon as he... Oh yeah, roll damage.
Okay, can I try and like latch onto his arm? Like not
Is
letting
that
go?
a thing that tigers can do?
No, I'm just literally
No,
just
no.
trying to latch on. Okay.
Oh, that would just be a grapple, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can sacrifice one attack to instead try
Yeah.
to grapple, which does no damage.
So up to you.
Nah, I've already committed to just attacking him, so I'll just...
Alright, that's... So as he reaches down with his hand, and with his sword hand to grab onto the horn, you take that opportunity to strike his hand. As he pulls away, and you catch a good portion of his forearm in your teeth, and as he pulls back, you just rip his arm sort of in half. And his hand is just ajar now, he can't even hold his sword.
What kind of idiot would reach for something with a sword hand in front of a tiger?
Yeah, well, he had his shield. Alright. That guy's hating life right now. But alas, the other crossbowman, he takes aim at the tiger and takes a... You sort of just slink off to the side and the bolt goes off into this...
Hold up. This is player favored, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just barely managed to dodge out of that.
Yeah, you feel the...
12, Jesus.
You feel the bolt sort of whizzle through your muzzle. The horn is still currently on the captain's body, and the soldier right next to you, he lifts up his shield and he charges at you in an attempt to push you off. Roll your strength, or dexterity.
1 moment. Double check which is better. Strength, okay.
It's not bad.
Oh.
He manages to ram his shield into you, shoving you, let's say 10 foot that way. He crouches over the captain's body and grabs the horn, ready at any moment. Oh, the next guy's dead, so it's Thorin's turn.
Alright, Mr. Dude who just picked up the horn, I'm gonna point at him with my hammer and I'm like, no you fucking don't! And I cast Hold Person.
Nice.
That's a 15 wisdom save.
Petrificus Totalis!
Or he is frozen in place. Yeah!
So how would Hold Person go down if you were to cast?
I'm gonna point my hammer at him, and I'm just basically just gonna say, no you fucking don't! And all of his muscles just tense, and he just cannot move them.
He does so, and the horn just sits in his hand unmoved, as his eyeballs just roll over to look at.
Alright. This is only half my speed, so I'm gonna like kind of like half walk, half jog, and I'm gonna wink at him and pluck the horn out of his hand.
You do so.
Good work.
Alright, and now I'm just gonna use my bonus action and just toss the horn off into the fucking forest.
Can I shout? Invisible voice shouts, Thorin, over here!
Sure, yeah, I toss it back over at this direction instead. And I will use the remaining 15 feet of my movement to bully these two up here.
Alright.
Do I have to roll for catching that horn? Because like I'm invisible, it might not be a completely accurate.
I'll be nice and say no.
Fuck it up.
You catch it, yes.
Yeah, and it turns invisible.
With the horse, yeah. Alright, I was gonna ask. Alright, so it turns invisible. They have no idea where it is. And Thorin, you move up and you start. What was it? Bullying? Berating?
Yeah,
Dude,
just threaten them.
And the halfling, who's still on the floor, writhing in vines, he still continues writhing, he just can't get out of it. And he's cursing at you too. Oh, I'm gonna get you!
Mr. Deer,
down there.
I sent you a token.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything... You guys seem to have this well in hand.
Oi, Tobias, you're not gonna get out of this. Pull your weight.
Like, I've got cutting words I can use and still stay invisible.
Have you got Vicious Mockery?
No, but I'd turn visible for that if it's a spell. Yeah.
You should always have one damaging cantrip.
I'd still be visible though if I cast a spell.
That's true.
So I'm just gonna
Alright, I'm gonna move this Fundia off to the side.
jog back here with the horn and like shove it through a belt loop or something and shoot it. With my crossbow.
Alright.
Your token actually makes sense now.
8. Alright, I've taken note of that really annoying yappy halfling. Can I smell how delicious he seems to be?
He's full of hair, sort of smells like beer.
That's nasty, but alright, I'll give him a try. You know, I'm open-minded like that.
Alright. Sorry, Tobias, I'll get to you in a second.
It's alright, I missed, I know that.
Oh, okay.
Visible now, but that's the only thing of import that happened.
You make him at advantage though when you attack, don't you? From
Oh yeah. Let's see.
And as Fundia, you get advantage because he's on the floor.
Excellent. I also get the opportunity to make another attack if he's prone.
Okay.
Alright.
Tobias, you're shooting this crossbowman?
Yeah.
You should have shot at the petrified dude, you get advantage on him.
I already got advantage from invisibility.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a sneak attack target, is what that is.
That's the claw attack. Here's the bite attack.
So Tobias, as you let loose a bolt from your crossbow, the crossbowman doesn't even turn around and it sort of just dinks off the side of his shoulder pad. He doesn't seem to know where it comes from. He's perplexed.
I'm not invisible anymore, but I'm behind this bush here.
Okay. The 22 hit, so roll your attack damage for.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to rake my claws across his meaty body.
So you sort of just raise one claw, like one paw up, and you rake it across his chest. You rip apart a good portion of his armor, and blood starts spurting forward. You've cut deep into his flesh, and he's still berating you as you did.
I like this guy. I think we should keep him around.
And we're up to Carly's.
I was gonna say,
wait, was it
he didn't get a shot?
Oh, sorry. Wait,
that's alright, I'll just go.
Did I skip Tobias as well?
No, I got my turn.
Alright, sorry.
I shot a crossbow ineffectually.
Gotcha. Alright,
and I ran off with it.
Alright, Aiden, it's your turn. My apologies.
So, you're right. So, this guy here with a missing hand who's heading like, I'm gonna take pity on him and sort of relieve him of that burden. So I'm gonna designate him as my my main target, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Cool.
I don't have advantage on him this time.
No.
Does a 16 hit? I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, you let loose an arrow, and this time he's a... his arm's still hurting, but he sees the arrow coming along, and in a desperate attempt, he raises his shield, and the arrow embeds itself in his steel shield, the arrow head poking out the other.
Alright, cool.
He lets out a small whimper, and he sort of just sits down and crawls into the corner with the shield in front of him, and he's just whimpering in the corner, putting him out of the fight.
Cool.
The next crossbowman, he makes a
you
mad...
might have forgot Carly's this time
Oh yeah,
as well.
fucking Carly. Carly, it's your turn.
Yeah.
My apologies.
So, if I was to stand here, would I get a sneak attack on him? Because
he's frozen.
Yeah, so you get advantage.
I get advantage anyway. Sweet. So,
Does that break the spell if you hit him?
Nope.
Ah, cool.
We could just beat the shit out of him all day long.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
if he's frozen, could you just slit his throat, not even need to make an attack?
It's technically made at advantage.
Right.
yeah, I was going to say, is coup de grace really worth it? Anyway.
Is it worth not doing?
No, what I mean is it really, too strong? Like, overpowered a mechanic? That sort of thing? But shut up, I can't word tonight. Leave me alone. Advantage.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey!
Roll your attack.
Paralyzed, it says that any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh, they.
You get auto crits against paralyzed people, that's fun.
Yep. Well.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Just
I
pull
think
his
it
head
should.
off.
I think it should just be the one on the right, actually.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's a lot of roll. I'll add
14.
Does that include your sneak attack?
That is sneak attack, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just in your formula, I think, for the one on the right, the 2d6, add in an extra 2 because your dex contributing it. So that's like a 16.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay. Altering that one now.
Cool. So you sort of jam your rapier into his hand and it runs all the way up his forearm, shattering the...
Ooh.
He's paralyzed, so he just murmurs, just...
He just goes...
Cruel and unusual.
Poor guy. Imagine being frozen there while someone jams a metal rod up your arm.
Rather not.
Alright, now the
I'd
crossbow...
rather not.
And I should just mention, I also be an arsehole and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Fair enough.
As you wrench your arm,
You can,
thing out of his arm with a...
Pretty much, yeah.
you can dash as well, so you can move like
So this crossbowman runs up to the nearest horse, throwing his crossbow to the floor, and he whips out a dagger and he cuts the holdings on it, and he uses an action to hop.
Oh, no, you don't.
And he's getting ready to kick his way out of it. And the guy who's frozen rerolls his DC.
Yep, 15. Oh, he makes it.
Yep. So as he regains his feel, he wish he didn't, and he just winces in pain and he curls up downwards into a ball as he looks at his shattered arm. That's all he does. I guess he sort of walks over towards... I'm doing the wrong thing. One out of... He sort of walks over towards the other horses, but very slowly. And it's
Alright.
Doran's turn.
Dude on the horse, I'm gonna again point my hammer and be like, no, you fucking
Wait. No, sorry, you've already done it. I won't. I was gonna say you should do it on the horse.
It doesn't work. It has to be Inhumans.
Ah, okay. Yeah, hold person, yeah.
Sorry, the first roll should have been a +2, but that still makes it.
Just getting in the way of this dude. Yeah, that does make it. And I'm gonna use my movement to, like, get here.
Alright.
How many horses do we need for the caravans? We would know that, right?
Yeah. You need pretty much 6.
Okay.
2 for each caravan.
Okay.
So yeah, Thorin, you shout at the guy, and he seems to resist your words. And you run up to his horse. Is that the end of your...
Yes.
Okay. The other guy, the little halfling, still berating the tiger above him, tries to get out of the vines and tangling. He continues to fail. He's struggling and pulling up the vines.
Poor bastard.
And it's Tobias's.
I'm gonna try and shoot that guy off the horse.
Roll your attack.
Do I get advantage since I'm still hidden?
Oh, yeah,
I'm really foggy on how all that works.
You know what, I'll say for this one, sure.
Okay, probably won't do much, because I suck at this, but we'll see. No. 14.
Roll damage.
Oh, that hit? Wow.
I think only big guy had the big AC.
Okay.
So as he's trying to reel the horse in under his control, he catches a bolt in the side of his arm and he winces in pain. The horse sort of tries to buck him off and it goes...
From the bushes you hear, holy crap, I actually hit him!
And now we're to Esfandier.
Alright, so the guy beneath me is, for the time being, quite helpless. The guy over in the corner is like curled up in a fetal position. Okay, I'm going to... One moment, let me calculate how far this is. Alright, I see Thorin has like rushed past that injured person. What does he smell like? Does he smell delicious?
Which injured person? Oh, you mean that guy?
Yeah.
He just smells like a he just smells like a normal human who just ate a bowl of venison soup.
Delicious.
My pun went unnoticed.
What?
I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't even...
We spoke over it a second time.
No, my fuck you guys.
Okay, he's limping, like he's badly injured, right?
Yeah.
And he's not facing me. I'm flanking him, correct?
With Thorin in the fray, yes.
Alright. Roll with advantage.
Yeah.
I attempt to claw him and smack him to the ground.
Alright, roll damage.
Okay. One moment.
The pounce attack, yeah.
Yeah, so if I successfully hit him with this attack, then he has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw, or else he is knocked prone, and I can make a bite attack.
Okay. 13, yeah.
Okay, he makes it.
So you leap at him from behind and you claw open the back of his head as blood spurts forth. And he stumbles a bit, but he still wobbles on his knees, standing upright.
Oh, alright.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of Tiger turn.
And we're up to Longshore.
Alright, I'm going to go for the guy who's already on a horse.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to switch him to my target as well.
You just did that as a bonus action, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, yeah. That happens.
Wakacha!
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
The horse guy, yeah?
Yep.
Roll damage.
Oh, Wakacha! Plus my 1d6.
Oh.
Better than 0.
This is true.
So you let loose an arrow that soars through the air once again, and as he's trying to pull on the reins of the horse, to the left he turns his body a little bit and catches a bolt, or catches an arrow rather, right in the center of his chest, and he spits blood out of his mouth, and he too is hanging on for dear life. And we're up to
We might have a
Kylius.
problem here.
You should, like Assassin's Creed, run across the top and then jump on top of it.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because if I was sitting here, hypothetically, I'd be flanking him.
I'm just gonna go the Lou.
You should jump down face to face, like you're mounted the horse, and then backwards, so you're like right up in his face, and then just like, and then I'll climb up on the back of it. It has to carry all 3 of them.
Yeah, you know what? I'll consider that flanking. Yeah, you can roll your attack at advantage.
How high up is that wall?
About waist height, so about...
Oh, okay. I thought it was like tall. No.
Nah.
So he can stab from on top.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Ripperino!
And that would be from here. And instead of running back in, I'm just going to...
Attempt to hide.
get back behind the wall.
Okay. So you leap off the tree onto the wall and you leap at him, but the horse just happens to rear up and you collide with the throat of the horse, so you pull your rapier back and you slink back into the darkness.
Yep.
Alright, the guy caught in between the two of you. He just yells out to his companion, "Go!" And he grabs onto Thorin. Roll your strength or dex to counter.
Oh shit!
He manages to push you to the floor. Or like pull you to the floor. Like you're prone.
Oh, damn.
The guy on the horse turns around and he disengages and he starts to dart off into the darkness. He gets... Oh, I can do the thing. Hold on.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the movement takes the horse, yeah? And the horse can dash itself?
Yes.
Alright, I'm running out of room, hold on.
Hold up, if the horse is disengaging, would it be able to dash?
I might still get a hit on him.
The guy disengaged, and then the horse dashed.
Well,
okay.
The horses up though, because we need them.
Yeah.
We have horses.
Yeah, we can probably spare 1 or 2 horses.
Let me just calculate.
Because you said we need 6, right?
Aiden, you would have been able to see this, but you would be the only one who sees this. As he crosses the bridge, you see a guillotine swing up from the side of the bridge, catching him in the chest, throwing him into the river. And he's dead.
Oh!
And the horse sort of just saunters off into the distance.
Someone catch it!
Slows down.
Oh yeah, that guy set the trap when he left.
Well, there you go.
And yeah, now
I yell down to the party that happened.
Oh.
Hey guys!
Don't worry, I shot him.
It was the most amazing shot. I hit him like a ton of bricks, threw him right up his...
retroactively, I realized I chose the wrong guard, but the result is still the same. So it's the guard's turn, like in between you two. I chose the wrong guy, so I'll just say it's Thorin's turn now.
I use half my movement to stand up.
Yep. Do you have to roll to wrench yourself out of his grip?
Oh, has he pinned me?
Yeah, like he's pinned you to the floor.
Okay, wait, instead of standing up, I am going to instead cast Sacred Flame on him.
Yeah, you do so. It's half damage if he passes.
No, it's no damage. It's a cantrip.
These poor guys just can't win. Like, they finally tackle you to the ground and then you just burst into flames.
Yeah. So you sort of...
It's alright guys, I got him!
You sort
Also,
of...
Just for rule of cool, can I have my eyes be like embery and fiery as well as I'm doing this?
Yeah, as you channel your energy, your eyes turn a bright red and little flecks of embers come out. And you point your hand into his face as he sears for 5 points of damage. He lets out a yelp as parts of his skin start to melt off.
These poor people.
The halfling, still caught in the vines, tries to get out.
Come on.
I'm kind of rooting for this guy.
At this point, it seems as though he's not
underdog.
even trying and he's just sort of wriggling for the sake of wriggling.
Resigned to his fate.
I believe in you.
Fire him!
Tobias, your turn.
I can't shoot at the guy sandwiched between Thorin and Esfandir because shooting in play. So I'll shoot this guy over here.
Sure.
Am I still hidden?
After you
figured
first
out where all
attack,
these arrows are coming
they
from.
would know where you are now.
Okay.
Can I quickly... Oh, no.
Which guy are you shooting at?
Wait,
this guy over here.
You're shooting at the guy who's like curled up in the corner in a fetal position.
Well, it's pretty much my only option.
You let loose a bolt from your crossbow, and he doesn't move from the position. It just dings harmlessly off his shield.
Damn it, I suck at this.
He's almost like a perfectly armored fetal position. Like, got his legs curled up, his shield over his legs, head down. He's just a wall of metal.
As fun VR.
Alright, is the guy pinning Thorin to the ground also counted as prone?
I'm gonna say yes.
Excellent. Okay, so I gain...
You would have had flanking advantage anyway.
Bite
Okay,
his
gotcha.
fucking head off!
I will rip his head off. That is claw attack and then bite attack.
As he's struggling with Thorin on the floor, you try to find your opening, but you miss your claw attack, scratching along his metal armor harmlessly. Then you go for a bite and you chew into his shoulder pad. He seems okay.
Ew. Leathery.
And Longshot.
So I'm going to designate him as my target. And as he screams in pain from being recently set on fire, I'm going to try and fire an arrow down his throat.
Sure,
Yeah.
roll your attack.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, he's... Oh wait, no, prone is not a
Yeah.
good thing for archers.
He lifts up his head to yell in pain, and your arrow sort of whizzes by, and he notices, so he reflexively closes his mouth.
Just dicks off his like gold tooth.
And Carlius.
Carlius, he could not be more flanked if we tried.
So I go for this poor bastard.
He's just getting mobbed.
And it's just like, no, you know what? I'm gonna go for him. And while I'm doing the roll, because I'm a nice guy about it, I feel sorry for him now. I'm not even going to disengage.
Is he the guy who you fisted his fist with your rapier?
Roll damage.
This guy's like a Bushido master, like death before surrender.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you sort of just casually saunter over the wall, and as you walk up next to him, with a flicker appear, a red gash appears across his throat, and the life just drains from his eyes.
Oh god, it's in my eyes.
Yeah, Thorin, you're covered in his blood. As it gets forward towards you.
I inch forward to lick off some of the blood from Thorin's face.
Push the corpse off me.
And Carlius, if that's the end of your turn, we're up to Thorin.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna spend half my movement to get up.
Yep.
I'm going to use my other half of my movement to... Why is my spacebar thing not working? Okay. I'm gonna move up to just about here, pretty much.
Okay.
And, encourage the gnome. Oh, encourage the halfling. You can do it, I believe in you!
Do you actually grant him guidance?
No, I'm not gonna give him guidance. You know what? I'm gonna use my full action to do a dash, and I'm gonna get right over next to him, and I'm gonna be like, "You can do it!"
We should cut his arms and legs off and keep him as a pet.
And as you yell at him, he says, "I can't do it!" And he rips the vines off and he stands up.
Yeah! I put my hands up in here.
He sort of looks at you, then claps you on the shoulder, and then he just looks at you with a blank expression.
I just have this
And
stupid
he
fucking
very
smile on my
slowly raises his crossbow at you.
That's not very nice. Now I have to
Fucking idiot.
squash. Now I have to squash you.
You just hear "Thunk" as it jams itself into your chest, and you feel the tip of the bolt in your chest, piercing the skin for 5 points of damage.
Well,
Rude.
Now I have to
Take
squash
that, you stupid git!
you. You're going right the fuck down.
Why are you so angry? Who hurt you?
Tobias, it's your turn.
I will shoot the gnome. I will attempt to shoot the gnome.
I raise my shield in the
Yeah, play a favor and roll damage.
Woohoo! 5 damage.
As he starts to reload his crossbow, he catches the bolts in his shoulder, and he sort of turns his body a little bit towards you. And he says, "You're next!"
Why do gnomes even try?
halfling.
And there's Fundiar.
Okay, I am going to.
Don't kill him! Smash his crossbow!
I'm going to pounce across
Hold him in arm's
the
length.
campsite, and I am going to rake my claws across the halfling to turn him into a quarterling.
Oh,
Roll your attack.
I like this guy though.
We should keep at least one person alive for
Ooh.
questioning.
Can we keep him as a pet?
Alright, roll your damage. You leap over the campfire, and as he turns to you, he has a angry expression that very briefly gets replaced by a bit of fear. And you claw him across the chest, letting blood ooze out from the wound as he deals 6 points of damage to him.
DC 13 strength save for him.
You put it back on the floor. Oh.
And he just stumbles backwards. And he sort of
I need to
berates you a
rummage
little bit
around
more.
so I can, like, cast that entangling thing on people without hurting them when I don't like them.
If that's the end of your turn, Longshore.
I don't want to kill the gnome either, the halfling either. I'm just gonna fire a warning shot past him to intimidate him a little.
Sure. Roll your intimidation.
It looks like Esfandir is actually biting his own.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like a
Actually,
plan.
first, roll your attack.
That
Oh,
one.
like just yeah, if I nat one, I actually hit him.
Alright, now roll your intimidation at disadvantage.
Oh, that would have been great.
Oh, then he doesn't even need to. Oh, let's see that once. Yeah. So your arrow sort of skitters along the floor, and he just spits out where the arrow went.
He did see me like kill his commander, right?
I'm a better shot than you while I'm asleep. Kalius.
I used a bonus action to make him my target.
Okay, so just confirming here, which one is the halfling?
This one right between all of those.
Okay, so we're going to keep him. So who's this fucker up here?
Some
He's
guy.
cowering in the corner.
Bingo.
So what is he, human?
Yeah, he's a human.
He's human.
We're barely even really in combat at this point.
That is true.
Yeah.
We're all just taking turns and trying to pin this guy somehow.
Yeah, look, I'm just going to walk over and sort of sit at this point here.
The combat music even turned off.
Cue the Benny
What are you doing to this human?
Yeah, I'm just going to call out to him and I'm just going to be like, mate, seriously, just
Roll a
don't
perception.
bother. Deception.
Perception.
Oh, perception. Advantage or just normal?
Let's say advantage. Alright, yeah, you notice that the shield is actually slumped against his body and there's this pool of blood underneath where he was sitting. He hasn't moved in quite a while.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh,
Wow, you like slit his wrist with your teeth.
You think he's okay?
I poke him with the tip of the rapier.
The shield sort of falls to the floor, clanging, and you see that his throat's already been slit and a dagger is in his hand.
Oh.
Man, what
Oh.
a way to go. That would be a horrible way to kill yourself.
These guys
Yeah.
are very like seppuku, death before dishonor.
Yeah.
Fucking samurai.
But yeah, Carlius, you still get a turn because you haven't attacked or anything yet. You still have an action.
Hold him!
Grab the
Hold him
halfling.
still.
I'm just going to grapple on the halfling.
Yeah,
sure. Roll your
Obviously.
roll an athletics,
strength.
you fucking weak bitch. Oh.
Strength? Strength or athletics?
Strength.
Strength. So fucked.
You'll be fine.
You have +4 strength?
Hey!
As you sort of sneak up behind him, he turns around and just as he opens his mouth to berate you, he catches like the palm of your hand in his face and you slam him to the floor. And he just wriggles under your hand, unable to do anything. And you're out of combat. He still continues trying to berate you.
I want to wait. Can I like put his hands behind his back so they're stuck underneath him?
He's currently laying on his back and he flails pretty hard, man.
Oh, okay. Can I just? You know what? I'm just gonna put my shield on his back and then lay on top of my shield.
Wow.
Yeah, you do so. And he tries his best to push off, but it's not happening. Yeah, he just
collect my grappling hooks from the area.
Alright, you do so. Like
I'm gonna stalk off into the.
No, yeah, no, continue.
I'm gonna stalk off into the forest in the direction of that horse that ran off.
Okay.
You were gonna scare
Yeah,
the shit
you find it very close to the bridge where the owner died, and it's just chilling and eating some grass.
I'm going to loot the bodies.
I feel like having some fun with this horse. Can I sneak up and try and pounce on it?
Yeah, you can roll stealth. I'll just type out the loot for everyone.